Welcome to 2023, the year of new levels. God is definitely going to bless the works of our hands. Can I hear an amen? Hey loves, good morning. I just want to say that if you guys don't see me on here for like 1 week straight, just know that the police has come and carried your baby girl because, fam, I haven't slept. I have not slept. I have so much work to do and cakes are due for today. I have not done anything. I said police will come and carry me from here because I decided to start this vlog now just to show you guys, like, because I know my 31st I'm not going to be in church because of this work. So I'm just like, I want to merge all of it. I want to show you guys the day before, what's happening and all of that. So loves, I have so many cakes, so as you can see behind me, those are cupcakes. I'm not even done baking them. Like, I think I baked 150. I ended at 150 yesterday. I have to continue today. And then I have cakes that are due today. Fam, I'm not done with the decor. And it is due this morning. This morning as I'm talking to you, it is due for this morning. I have cupcakes to go and surprise somebody. I've not even decorated them, but thankfully I've already baked some. I'll just take from there to go and surprise somebody this morning. No, I have to go and surprise them this morning with cupcakes that I have not decorated. And then I have traditional wedding cake. I'm not through. I have another, like, I have cakesicles and popsicles as well to do. this week has been mad for me. This week has been basbo. So much work. I have not had the opportunity to sleep. God will help us this festive period. God will help us. Let me show you guys a rough sample of what this place looks like. This place is mad scattered, but it is what it is, right? So this cake is due for this morning and I'm not done with the decor. I just covered it with fondant. I still have work to do on it, and these are cake loaves are already baked, ready to go. Cupcakes already baked. I still have to bake more. And then this is a traditional wedding cake. I'm not done with it. The calabash is still getting dried in the oven. It slept there overnight. And then more cupcakes. Like, everywhere is just cake, 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 cake. And then those are already ones I had already covered with fondant earlier on. I just kept them up there so that nothing stains them. Then I got done with the cupcakes and I was ready to go and surprise somebody. This was the first delivery I did that morning. Fam, look at this. How do you appreciate your loved ones? Come to me, let me help you appreciate your loved ones. Just tell me what you want and I'm going to write all the most romantic things on it. You feel me? You say you cannot give what you don't have. I have a lot of love in me, so I'm going to write all those things for you. Then at this point I came back. I had to use this glue gun which I bought from Kojeni here in Limbe farm. I took my time, went to Kojeni and bought this one, and you guys will not want to believe what this thing did to me. Just stay tuned to watch. So I unpacked it, then I used the rubber, put it in, and then I used it on this first cake. I used it on this cake and it acted up all right. So this is the cake, this is the end product. I had to go and deliver it. Thank you so much for the person who did this cake, patronized me. Then you have the traditional wedding cake. I was done with it as well. This is what it looks like, the bamileke print, edible print, bamileke material. Simple, basic, nice and classy. So I'm just coming back from delivering all the cakes, and fam, if I say I'm not tired, then I'm lying to you. I'm just like, God. You guys saw me opening this glue gun here. What? Glue gun? This glue gun here. Fam, this thing wanted to frustrate me. This morning when I was hearing, I used it on the first cake. It acted up okay. And just on the second cake, it started acting up funny. In my head, I'm like, what's happening here? It wasn't functioning again. My mom is like, why do you buy Chinese? Why do you keep buying Chinese? I'm like, mommy, this is just something brand new. It's supposed to even last even a day. So as I stand now, fam, this glue gun is no longer working. So I had to immediately think out of the box. That's why I say bakers are everything. Like, you need to be smart when doing everything. I had to immediately think out of the box, like, what other thing can I use? Luckily enough, I'm that smart, so I figured it out in time. And then this also wanted to frustrate me. So this is my parsley wrap. Let me show you guys. I don't know how this thing was finishing and I did not see it. Look at the piece which is left. This was the last piece. I don't know, I just did not see it that it was finishing. This is the tiny piece left. This only for me to want to parcel up the cake. I'm like, what the heck is happening here? Why am I saying cat? Today morning was just hilarious. Like, I'm just coming from Boya to deliver the traditional wedding cake. It had to go to Kumba, so somebody had to collect it from Boya. Lol. Hey God, I took 4 hours, 4 solid hours of my time when I have so many things to do from Boya, from Limbe to Boya. Can you even imagine? 4 good hours. I left here at about 9ish, or yes, and I got to Boya at 1. What happened along that space? Story for another day. I don't even want to begin that story now. Like, it will just add to my tiredness to just make the video unnecessarily long. I'm just so tired. I want to cover up the last cake now and then finish up the baking of the cupcakes. You guys should pray for me. You pray for me for strength to finish everything I was supposed to do and still make it in time.
So I started assembling the last tier of the cake which I had already baked. I just had to assemble it together, cover it with fondant and all of that. So I started off by stacking all the different flavors together, and then I started trimming the cake. I went back and forth with leveling the cake just to make sure it is leveled. I did not use my leveler for this day. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. I just decided to go with my eyes. So I was eyeballing it, no leveler. Went back and forth, made sure it was round, leveled, nice looking, everything perfect. Once I was done with it, I proceeded with doing the crumbs using the cake crumbs. I just had to crumble it some more and mix it into the buttercream to crumb coat the cake. So once I was done, I started crumb coating the entire cake. I started with the sides of the cake just because it's way easier to manage and direct the cake starting with the sides. I was done with the sides, proceeded with the top part of the cake. um Once I was done crumb coating, went back and forth smoothing it just to give it the sharp edges, just so when I want to cover fondant it doesn't stress me. Went back and forth. Once that was done, I was sure that the edges were sharp enough and everything had been crumb coated. I moved over to the fondant, covering the cake with fondant. So this is me covering the cake with fondant, and the first part of it is just trying to merge the two lapses together to give me sharp edges. So I first do this first cutting, which is like rough cuts, just to make sure that the two are glued together, and then I go in now the second time with precision to actually give me the sharp edges which I want. At this point, mosquitoes were disturbing me, so that's why you see me dancing with my body like that. I was just trying to drive away mosquitoes. So this is me the second time going over it, giving the cake sharp edges just so it looks clean and nice and presentable and all of that. So once I was done with the upper part, I cut off the excess at the bottom of the cake. That's me cutting off the excess just so there is nothing overlapping. Everything is where it is supposed to be. So once I was done cutting off the excess, that was it for the cake.
So guys, I'm done covering the last tier of the cake. So I want to try and mount it here first before traveling it tomorrow, just to be sure that any of us in circumstance I can plan ahead of time, because I'm going out of town, so I don't want to take any chances. I want to do that here now. I want to mount everything and see how it looks. From there, I'll dismantle. Then tomorrow, I mount at the venue. Okay.
When I tell you bakers are everything, believe me, bakers are tailors, they are technicians, they are architects, they are builders, they are everything. As in, baker A baker has all the tools of almost all walks of life and they use them. Okay, so at this point I was just trying to measure out the exact position where the stick is going to stand. It had to be in the middle, so I wanted to be sure that I was getting the middle right. That's why I had to use my tape, and then I went in with my precision knife just to carve out that area, just so I don't want the hole to be too big or too small for the stick. I just wanted it to be perfect. So once I measured it and it was perfect, that was it. So these are my babies that are going to sit on that stick. These are my babies. So this is where the real work started. I had to mount all of this together. Everybody was present. All hands were on deck for this cake. My mom, they took care of my house, my dad, fam. My dad took part in this cake. As in, oh my god, I was just so overwhelmed. As in, everybody had an input on this cake. Everybody wanted this cake to come out a success. I'm truly grateful for my household. As in, you guys are the real MVPs. Thank you so much, especially to my father. Like, my father gave me ideas that saved my life for this cake, fam. My father, I don't know, if not of him, I don't know what I would have done, how this cake would have come into a success. I don't know. But thank you so much, Daddy, for everything you did. I just did not film that part when my father was actually putting in the work for this cake. I just did not capture that moment because at that moment everybody was tense, everybody was panicking. So I just did not capture that moment. But thank you so much. I'm grateful to my entire household and to my darling father. I'm grateful. So I trial mounted it and there was a problem. Okay, there was a problem. Keep watching.
So we're done doing the trial of the mountain of the cake. So you see why it's good to do trials before, not going to the venue and getting surprised. The gum is not gluing the stick to the cake board. So that is a problem. I have to go and see the carpenter tomorrow very early in the morning. I'm sure they'll have to drill a hole into the cake board and just to put the two together. Whatever they have to do, they have to do it and do it very, very fast. But every other thing is looking nice and pretty. I want to pack up these cakes, these cupcakes. I'm done baking them, so I want to pack them up into the carton, the cake clothes, pack them into the carton, pack everything I'm going to need. I just want to pack everything this night so that tomorrow morning I don't bother about packing anything. I just, my whole focus tomorrow morning is going to be the carpenter, to have that done before the driver comes to pick me. So
So let me use this time out to sell my market farm. Have you ever ordered from me? If you have never ordered from me, what are you waiting for? If you do not love sugar, these are cake loaves that you can have. You can have as snacks. You can have when you're drinking your tea. Those who do not like sugar, I personally do not like sugar like that, and these cake loaves work perfectly fine for me. They don't have ice and sugar on it, so you have no excuse why you haven't ordered from me. Go on to all my platforms on Instagram, on Facebook. You can reach out to me and order for your cakes. Please, this is New Year. Stop that bad fashion. Come and order from a baby girl. Come and order from me and be rest assured that I will deliver. Those who have tasted my cake can testify that I always come through. Never, never to be caught on fresh. Never, never. I will serve you just what you want. So please make sure you head over to my business pages and order something for me. Give somebody something. Gift somebody something. Okay? Order it for me and I'll be truly grateful to work with you. Okay? This was the next morning and I went to the carpenter's place. Fam, this is 8 a.m. and everywhere was still locked. Cameroonian attitude. When I went to Old Market at 6:30, the way those Nigerians were opening their stores hurrying as if they are late. This is 8 a.m. and Cameroonians are not open.
you all, I'm at the carpenter's place and it's still closed. Can you even believe? So I'll just sit outside and wait for him. I've called him. He said he's on his way. So I'll just sit out and wait for him. Okay. My eyes are having eye bags. That's showing that I've not slept. It is what it is. News. Okay?
So the carpenter finally came and decided to nail the stick to the cake board. He used a small nail and found the nail cracked the stick. So that didn't work. He had to take out the nail and use some other nail. And he used another nail, nailed it. This was what it was looking like, but it wasn't firm enough. It was still shaky and definitely could not carry the weight of all those cakes. So I went home to try it and it just didn't work. So I came back again here for us to sort something out, and I decided that let's change the stick. Let's make a bigger stick that will be able to carry all the weight of that cake. So here you see him, he's trying to round a new stick, make it round, a bigger one, just so that we are sure that it's going to carry the weight of all those cakes. So I'm really grateful to my carpenter. Thank you so much for their patience. He was so patient with me and trying to figure out how this will work. So this is the final product. This is the bigger stick. And then at this point, I was already on my way to Kumba. Yes, I was dressed in my professional attire. That is my logo on the right hand side of my dress. I don't know why I did not show you guys, but I left the house in such a hurry. After I came back from the carpenter's place, I tried it again and everything was perfect. I just had to rush, take my bath, and like, fam, this day the driver that was even supposed to come and carry me frustrated me. I said, oh my god, the way I went through hell and back for this project, the driver frustrated me. So this was a dime mini driver. I had to switch up and call him, and I paid him extra money, like on top of the money I had budgeted already. I had to pay him extra because it was dime mini, but it is what it is. Okay, then I reached Kumba in one piece. This is the venue. As you can see, the decor is still happening behind there, and I'm at this corner trying to set up my cake. Of course, first things first, wear your gloves. We're dealing with food, okay? Then I started mounting up all the cakes together. I couldn't travel with them mounted, obviously, because how do you want to travel with them mounted? So I had to travel them separate, and come and mount them at the venue. So I mounted it, stood, checked to make sure it wasn't weighing one side, and then did all the other decor I was supposed to do on the cake, and finally gave it a last look, and it was looking nice and pretty. It was ready to be presented at the event. And funny enough, I didn't get a perfect picture of this cake seated on its table, blending in with the whole decor of the event, but trust me, it blended in with the decor of the place. Just pardon me, I didn't get that picture, but this is what we have, and I loved it. Everybody loved it.
Jesus is taking care of me. Oh, Jesus is looking after me. Jesus is watching over me. I'm shining because Jesus is taking care of me. Before I call you, answer me. I'm a benefit galore. Hey loves, so I just remembered I've not ended the vlog, and I just want to end the vlog here. Fam, things just turned around. I never expected it. Like, I did not see it coming. Initially, I had plans of going to the hotel to rest after that, because I've not slept for like 3 days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, before that Saturday, I haven't slept. I've had like 2 hours of sleep only, so you can imagine. So I was super tired, and I told myself I was going to take myself out, go to a hotel, just relax, and don't do anything, don't edit, don't do anything, just relax. But fam, this is how life was looking at me. Life was looking at me like this. On getting to Limbe after the wedding in Kumba, I got to Limbe on Sunday, and I met my household sick. My mom was sick, my sister was sick. Like, I just got into nanny mood, so I couldn't go to the hotel again. I couldn't go and rest as planned. And today, presently, I'm in Botanic Garden. I came for a practice. I'm bridesmaid for a wedding. And the bride says she wants us to do professional dancing. I think she has gone and gotten a dance instructor, dance choreographer, whatever, professional dancer to come. For me, guys should pray for me. Like, Jesus is really taking care of me. All of you are telling me, Carol, you're shining, you're living the life, you're enjoying. You guys don't know. I think you don't know. I'm under so much stress. You guys should pray for me. Like, God should give me strength to do all the things I'm supposed to do. Anyway, Happy New Year. I will wish you guys Happy New Year. I've been up and about. This is me telling you Happy New Year from me to you. I pray that may this year bring you everything you wish for yourself. For me, this is my year of plenty money and ease. What is this your year for? Leave it down in the comment section, and amen to whatever you wish for this year for yourself. I just want to end this vlog here. Hopefully God gives me the energy to edit this night so I can upload it and you guys are going to see it on Wednesday after the new year, like this coming Wednesday, the first Wednesday after the new year. I couldn't upload on New Year Day because man cannot kill himself. Okay, I've done a detailed tour of this place on my channel. If you haven't watched it, please go and check it out. I'm going to leave it in the description box. I'm not going to show this place again because I just want to end this vlog. I don't want to make it so long. But yeah, I'm going to go and meet the rest of the crew. I'm sure I'm the last person. So this is inside Botanic Garden. I don't even know where they are. Oh. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Don't take that bad fashion into this new year, watching my videos without subscribing. Please make sure you subscribe. Is a new year, new fashion. Subscribe, hit the like button, and I'm going to see you all later. Bye.